Alright, this is my review of the Umarex TDP45 BB gun powered by CO2. And this is it. A very small, compact gun, all plastic. There are some metal internal parts, but other than that, everything that you see on the exterior is plastic. Not a whole lot of functioning parts to this. There are molded in parts like an ejection port. This release lever here, that's non-operable. The sights are fixed sights. I do see a screw there. I don't know if that adjusts for elevation, but the sights do come with the white dot markings on it, so I like that. Here's the safety. So there's no real white dot indicating safety mode. It's basically you move the safety switch from left to right. So where the red dot is on the left hand side, when you move the switch to that left hand side closer to the red dot, it is in fire mode. Move it away from the red dot, it's in safety mode. You have to kind of press it down and then slide it across. Okay, it does come with a short tactical rail here for accessories. The barrel is not recessed, so anyone looking at the front of this gun can tell it's not a real gun. But very comfortable in the hand. The size of this gun, first of all, the weight is less than a pound. It's 0.8 pounds. 0.8, so less than a pound. The measurement is actually 6.5 inches. That's the shortest length gun that I have. 6.5 inches. And the height being 5 3/4. Again, a very lightweight gun. Ergonomically, it feels very comfortable in the hand, and a very simple, basic gun. The velocity on this is 410 feet per second. This retails roughly $29 to $32 online. You can actually get it at Walmart too. The trigger pull is very easy on a scale of 1 through 5, 5 being an extremely heavy trigger pull, 1 being an extremely light trigger pull. I'm going to rate this at a 2, maybe a 3, 2.5. It's an easy trigger pull. It is a double action only gun, non-blowback obviously, everything is molded in. A lot of plastic on it, which is, but it's not cheap plastic. It does feel pretty solid. And that creates a very lightweight, compact gun. Now the ammunition is BBs. The magazine release button is on the left hand side, so you're going to press that in and that ejects the magazine. It's a stick magazine. It holds up to 19 BBs. I noticed that whenever I insert the magazine, it automatically releases the top BB, and that's why this loose one came out. But that's okay, because this will give me an opportunity to show you how to load this baby. Okay, like I said, it holds up to 19. I prefer to just load it with 18, because sometimes when you load it at the maximum, sometimes BBs can get jammed. Okay, so here's the follower, spring-loaded follower. Just pull it back. There's a little loading port here. It's not that big, but it's not that small either, so it's pretty easy loading this up. And then the little lever here, you just press it up, push it up, and that releases the follower back into that position here. Okay, these magazines, these stick magazines, you can also purchase spares. And again, they do hold a maximum of 19. I load it with 18. Good news is that they're made out of metal. This is probably the heaviest part of the gun, is the stick magazines. And then you just put that in. And I like that it's nice and flush here, so you don't. Oh, there's that loose BB again. So I like that it's flush to the bottom of the hand grip, because what that does is it allows you to actually slap it in place without having to push your finger up into the hand grip to get it to lock into place. The CO2 replacement also very, very easy on that. It's in the hand grip. It's a hinged cover design, and I like that. I like that it's still connected to the gun. You know, those most hand grip covers remove completely, and then it's just another piece that you have to fumble around with or keep track of and not lose, and then line it up and then to cover it. This one is already hinged and it's not going anywhere. It does give you access to the CO2 here. This is plastic. The thumb screw is plastic. One thing I don't like about this design is that it does use the spring action thumb screw. And I'm thinking of actually cutting that wire off so that it doesn't spring back into place. I'm not sure. The you know, when you're piercing the CO2, well, one, even just turning this thing, if you lose grip, you have to spend some time finding a grip again, and you almost have to maintain a grip on it. And then when you get to the piercing part, I would recommend you get a really good grip of it, you know, wind up and do a half or 3/4 turn to get that piercing complete. But I'm not a real fan of this spring action type of thumb screw. I understand why, the benefit of it. It keeps it up so that it doesn't hang down. So it adds a little bit more to the realism of the gun. I also don't like this where the hand grip extends over the thumb screw. And so someone with large fingers, and I don't have large fingers, but if someone had large hands or large fingers, they would have to actually really reach in there and pinch that thumb screw, and no doubt they would have a difficult time because the sides of the hand grip hang down past the thumb screw. So you don't have full access to that thumb screw. Other than that, you know, there are some niceties to this gun. The lightweight, the compact size, the easy, you know, light trigger pull. It's also sort of a medium pull, and that it does hold up to 19 rounds of BBs, and that it's a metal magazine. So don't be afraid to slap it into place. Yeah. For under $35, you know, with shipping included, it's a really nice gun. 410 feet per second. It feels very comfortable in the hand. Tactical rail. A nice little gun for target practice. Again, this is the Umarex TDP45. I also like that the markings are not white. You know, they're not shouting at you or screaming at you. Even the warnings here are all engraved or embossed in black, so it really camouflages into the color of the gun. Just a nice, ergonomically designed gun. Umarex TDP45.